Oh, sorry. If you watch Smiling Friends, you know exactly what I did just then. But hi. How are you? What's up, bitch? Hello and welcome to the 20th, I believe, episode of the Random Talks. At some point, I am not going to say what number we're on because I'm be honest with you, we're not really on a 20th. I have other episodes that I've archived. You're never seeing those. Those are not seeing the light of day. Maybe if I make like a Patreon, y'all will see them. But honestly, most likely not. Anyway, welcome to the Random Talks where we speak of everything and nothing at the same damn time. Someone recently commented on a video and was like, it's giving video diaries. And I'm not gonna lie, whoever you are, you ate, because that's exactly what this is. Like in 10 years, I'm gonna look back and be like, damn, I was really losing my mind on camera and everyone just watched and laughed. Everyone just watched and laughed. Y'all said monkey dance and I danced. I gave a goddamn good show though. You can never say I ain't give. If the background looks poor, that's because I had a mirror here. I took it down. We're changing this whole thing up. I said to myself, if I'm gonna be really locking in with podcasting, as you guys know, I quit my job. Don't worry, I got another one on the way. I am not that bitch. You know, when they be like, oh, I quit my job to focus on YouTube and they only have like 20, 30K, I'd be like, your mama help you out because I ain't making no money. So I'm like, either your savings go crazy, you ain't got no bills to pay, or your parents help you out, like, or somebody is helping you out. Somebody is assisting. Hey, I'm not judging it, you know, whoever is assisting, but I know there is assistance there because if you're quitting and you're at 20, 30K, maybe I'm doing something wrong. Hook me up. You know what I mean? Hook me up. Because if you're making money and you got the same amount as me, I'm slipping. And I know I'm probably slipping. I had to make sure I had a job if I quit this job that I'm at. And I do have a job. I just start in like 2 weeks. Yeah, I didn't do that 2 weeks notice shit for this job. Y'all know I've been talking shit about this job for actual months. Yeah, it's insane. If you go back to my previous videos, someone said I've mentioned quitting that job around 7 times. And I said, well, seems about right. Because when I'm in the job, I talk about quitting the job to my other coworkers. I'm like, guys, this might be the day where I snap. Like, I'm like, they seen me crash out every single day. I knew it wasn't for me when I came in and I was like, I don't give a fuck. And there was clients just, and I ain't give not one fuck. So unprofessional, girl. Oh, another one bites the dust. But that's gone. We're changing the background. I'm buying new equipment. I'm probably gonna get a second camera that might go here. I just want you to know the meal that you'll receive soon is going to eat down so bad. I just want you to know you will be eating correctly, okay? You will be eating on another level. But anyway, darlings, let's get into my first segment, which is shit I found on the internet. Now, you know what's funny? I really thought I was the person that was like, yeah, I only get like 2 hours of screen time on my phone. And I was like, damn, it's not because I wasn't on my phone. Well, I wasn't on my phone. It's just I was on my laptop. You see the difference here. Of course, the screen time wasn't up on my phone because I was on my laptop doing the same shit I could be doing on my phone. You listening? You putting 2 and 2 together? So in my mind, I thought it was up. I thought I was like one of the cool kids. You're not, babe. You just found another way to doom scroll. While doom scrolling, I came across this confession and it says, my relationship with my girlfriend feels like prostitution. Why? What'd you do? Boo-hoo. No, that's not funny. Let me read it. I'm sorry. You see, you play too much. It's not even me. It's you. Because you make me laugh when I see you. You make me laugh when I see you, best friend. Friend. I hate bitches that says that. Ooh, I'm a little bit of a hater. Ooh, I don't be saying it on camera because, you know, I gotta be a lover girl. Ooh, I be hating a little bit. I hate bitches that be like, friend. I just wanna right in a... I've been dating this woman for about 6 months. For a while, we were having sex, but it was only when she wanted to. When I wanted to do it, she didn't. She made up excuses. Since we've been dating, she's been asking me for money frequently. Honestly, I have no problem giving her money. She's my girlfriend. I just feel like it's unfair that when she asks me to do something, I come through, but she doesn't do the same. I'm getting the biggest fucking ick right now, but I'm gonna finish because The show must go on. One night about a month ago, she called me asking if I can get her money so she can get DoorDash. So I made a comment saying she always expects me to send money on command, but doesn't have sex on command when I ask. Since then, she's been having sex with me whenever I ask, and then would ask me for money after. Obviously, I felt weird about it, but we still did romantic stuff together when we weren't having sex, and she wasn't asking me for money. School's starting soon, so I have to buy textbooks and stuff. And yesterday, I told my girlfriend that when she asked me to buy her gas, she said don't expect her to have sex with me whenever I want if I don't give her money whenever she wants. I asked her if she was my girlfriend or a prostitute. And she said, I made things the way they are and there's no going back now. Our whole relationship feels weird now. I'm not sure how to proceed. Do we break up? How do I get her to talk about it? I'm gonna be honest, you're getting tricked. And you know what? That's your fucking fault. Because let me tell you, little boy, he says that, first of all, let me just get into the ages. Because I didn't say the age, because sometimes it fucks me up when I'm like 21 male. So he's 21 years old and she is 20. You do not expect to receive anything on command by anyone. First of all, let's just get that out of there. That's even a dog don't listen to you when you say, hey, come here. Not all the time. I'm gonna be honest. If they in that little pose where they about to take off, they're not listening to you. So it's like you cannot expect, especially from someone you call your partner, to lay down their poom poom on you whenever you expect. That's just not how a relationship works, buddy. It's not one-sided. It's you both. Here's where the problem begins, because you made a comment that was not only insensitive, but idiotic, because she said, oh yeah? Oh, you only want to give me money when I put this pussy on you? Okay, let me get some dick and let me get some money. The level of miscommunication here is actually unruly. And quite frankly, the only way that you communicated was telling your partner, I don't want to give you money if you're not putting that pussy on me. And now you're shocked that she's putting that pussy on you and getting some bread, because that's exactly what you said. And then for you to ask, oh, are you my girlfriend or a prostitute? I can't tell you, oh, she's wrong for asking you for money, because every relationship is different. There are people that are stay-at-home wives and need the money from their partner. There are people in partnerships that like to get their nails done and their partner likes paying for their nails, so they ask for money for that. Or there are people that have never even asked their partner for money at all and will never do so, because that's the relationship boundary. That's the relationship standard. So I can't say she was wrong for asking you for money, especially if you ain't open your mouth. Closed mouth don't get fed. And the only time you open your mouth, you got fed some bullshit because that's what you wanted. I feel like the brain is there to be used and y'all don't be using it. The brain is there to be used, my son. But on a better note, at least you got what you asked for. You wanted some pussy? She's gonna give you some pussy, but you make sure her nails are done every 2 weeks, okay? On some real shit though, if you're not comfortable in that relationship or with that relationship dynamic, leave. Just leave. It's just so easy to leave. You're young. And even if you weren't young, if you were like 50 something, I still tell you leave. What's the point in being in a relationship that don't serve you? Think about it. That Reddit confession had me brainstorming. And I was like, okay, well, like I've seen lots of posts of people like, oh, modern day dating is just like prostitution. You know what I mean? Like the red pill shit. I mean, I don't know. It depends. But I was on Instagram and I saw this post and it said, when you decide to not date a man for his potential and only date men who already have the lifestyle that you want. I seen that and I was like, I already taste the comments. Like it's sour, it's smelly, it smells like Ajax. Oh my God, I feel like my eyes are tearing up. Oh my God, I knew what the comment section was gonna look like. I was like, this comment section is about to stink. And it did stink. Let me tell you what it said though, so we could both smell it together. The first comment is, men in the comments, women who dated for potential were left heartbroken and with many life lessons. That's why we now prefer men with the lifestyle we want. Someone then said, dating for potential is probably going to lead to ruining said potential. People need to become complete individuals before they look for their soulmates. There are other remedies to loneliness than simply throwing yourself into a relationship. I was like, oh my God, this is actually so good. Like, I wasn't expecting that. Look at people talking about bettering themselves before they decide to get with someone. I am all for people wanting to build and grow with someone. But I am 100% also for people wanting to focus and lock in on themselves before they get into a relationship. Because my thing is, if you broke, you should not be worrying about a relationship. Let me repeat it again. If you're broke, you should not be worrying about a relationship, because one, relationships are goddamn too expensive. And I know it's like, love doesn't cost a thing. Love doesn't cost a thing. How the fuck you gonna eat? You want to be eating cup ramen with the love of your life? You could save that $1, put it into the piggy bank, and that $1 that you were spending on the partner, you could stack up. That one will soon become 50. That 50 becomes 100, and that 100 becomes 1,000. Like, I need you to lock in. What I'm about to say is going to be very controversial, and I will die on this hill. If you are broke, you should not be looking for love. If you are not mentally stable to a degree, you should also not be looking for love. One, how the fuck y'all gonna eat? I always worry about it. When people are like, oh, we fell in love and we had kids. I'm like, y'all having kids and you're broke? You're in a relationship and you're broke? Why? Honestly, why? I'm not saying you don't deserve love. I do believe broke people deserve love. Of course you deserve love. But do you need it right now? Brother, sister, brother, sister, family. Do you need that right now? Maybe not. I'm going to be honest. Maybe you should put that time that you would spend giving to a lover towards yourself and bettering your financial state. And maybe you should give that time that, you would give towards your partner and better your mental state. That's just what I think. Is it controversial? Yes. But I've seen a couple relationships deteriorate due to the person's mental stability. If you're not all the way there and you have some shit you need to work on for your own sake and for your partner's sake, just why even do it? I'm not saying you don't deserve love. That's absolutely not what I'm saying. But I am saying maybe you should focus and lock in on yourself before you go out and seek love. In my situation, did I go out and seek a boyfriend? No, it just happened. I told this person, I have depression. I've had depression since I was 13. That's something that I'm going through. I have a lot of things that I want to clean up in my mental state. If you would like to stay, you are welcome to, but I would understand if you do not want to. He said, I'm fine with, do your thing, baby. Do your thing, baby. But so when certain things come up and I notice, okay, this reaction might be a bit exaggerated, maybe due to my BPD or things of that such, like we'll sit and we'll talk about it, and the communication is key. Now, of course, if you find someone that you can communicate with your mental illness and with the stability and blah, 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 then that's different. That's totally different. I would say go for it. But if you broke and you mentally ill, wow, double whammy. If your phone bill statements are irregular, just focus on you, okay? Just focus on you. If you need an extension on your light bill, just focus on you. For what? For what? Why have a partner if you can't even keep the lights on to see them? Again, why have a partner if you can't even keep the lights on to see them? You gotta go outside to see each other because it's hot in the house. It's cooler inside the house during the day because it's dark. I had to go on that tangent, but the next comment says, how about date people for love and companionship? Aw, thanks, Tash. That's her name on Instagram. I'm not going to say the full name because, thanks. Yeah, thanks. It's almost like you can't date someone for love and companionship if they don't have their life figured out. Like, you can have your life figured out and still date for love and companionship and have a fucking standard. Here's another thing. Standards. If you have a standard in a relationship that you prefer, that's on you, baby. But not everyone's standards are going to be the same. We have to acknowledge not everyone's relationship standards are going to be the same. And not everyone's relationship standards are going to remain the same. Things change. Feelings change. People grow. But if someone's like, I make this amount, I'm only accepting partners that make what I make and more. Respect. Because this person could be making $50K a year. This next person could be making $100K a year. This next person could be making $400,000 a year. And they want someone to match their freak and more. And I understand that because there's a certain lifestyle that they have. And implementing a partner into this lifestyle may bring that lifestyle down because they don't have the resources that they prefer. So that's why they're saying they would prefer if someone had a certain type of lifestyle or standard. And I get that. Another commenter said, a majority of women will always choose the man at the finish line rather than help one of the competitors finish the race. Don't expect that man at the finish line to keep you around longer than you're worth, though. So essentially what this person is saying, women will always go for someone that's already have their shit together rather than someone that doesn't have their shit together and expect that person to stay with them. Well, yeah, of course you would expect your partner to be a good partner for you, with you, to you. If you don't want to be in that relationship, don't get in it. And then I don't have to sit here and help a man get to a finish line or help my partner get to a finish line if I don't want to. What if I'm already at the finish line and I have to run back and go and pick your big ass up to go and bring you to the fucking finish line? Why? I'm keeping the matter of age in account. I'm 21, so I get it. If you ain't, I give a grace from 21. I give a grace from 21 because I'm not dating nobody younger than me. That's fucking yuck. From 21 to 30. If you're 30 plus and you don't have your life figured out, I'm not helping you get to the fucking finish line. And that's me saying this at 21. And I promise you, when I'm 30, I'm going to say the same exact thing. I am not helping you, man, woman, they, them, non-binary. I'm not helping you get to the finish line if I'm already there. I mean, of course, it's just situational. Like if I meet someone and I really like them, but I'm like, fuck, you're not where I have my standards set and I have to help. I will, because that's the power of love. But damn, when you squeeze a lemon into a cup and a seed get in the lemon and you bite the seed, that's what that tastes like. That was it for that segment, but I did see like a quick little article and this person was like, oh, is dating today just glorified prostitution? I definitely can see there being a study about the modern day dating of the 20th century, because for dating to be compared to prostitution, this is honestly, it's magnificent. I cannot wait until like 30 years we look back and be like, what the fuck? What were we going through? What were we going through during this year or during this decade for things to just be so stale, life to be so stale and meaningless and purposeless. And I'm just so interested to see what life will be like 30 years from now and how it compares to present day. Like, it's gonna be crazy to look back and be like, oh, is modern day dating just glorified prostitution? The fact that that's a genuine question that we have to ask in the 20th century. Think about it, guys. What are we doing? This article actually roots from a podcast where a man asked a group of women what he should do to get laid on the first date. First of all, wild question. Crazy question. You're gonna get a crazy answer. He calculated that if a woman received maintenance twice a month for an entire year, based on the higher end of the scale, her boyfriend could spend around $24,000 annually and would need to have a mid-six-figure salary. She says, guys, that 100 y'all trying to send, that ain't good enough, sir. Ocho, I'm guessing is the guy that was on the podcast, a self-proclaimed cheapskate, was quick to say that he would not ever pay that, using this as a justification as to why he took up cosmetology classes when he was in college so that he could appropriately provide these services to his lady, including waxing her private areas. Yuck. All right. It was funny at first. Let a professional do that. You could, I guess. He said, I'm gonna take cosmetology school so my girlfriend never got to worry. We have to address it. He kind of gagged me. What? I'm just being honest. You can't tell me that's not a little bit of, that was a little cunty. That was like a little cunty. It wasn't a lot cunty, it was a little bit. He said, I'm finna go to school. Like, you really sat in that class and you had a motive, nigga. I like a man with a motive a little bit. That's why I'm like, okay, maybe you ate a little bit. Because you really sat in that class. And you're fucking stupid. It's hilarious. But it's just like, You stood on business. You stood on your own business. I have to respect that. First of all, I have to respect that. Sharpe, I'm guessing is another person's name, whose wealth and career as a professional baller has afforded him the life of a playboy interrupted. I ain't got no problem with it, before acting like he was going into his pocket to find some money. Sharpe crudely responded, I'll get that thing waxed. I don't want you to look like you got butt weak in a leg lock. Your thing got an afro. You need to fade it up, trim it up. You're a grown man. Oh my gosh. Like, I understand trimming the girl, but you do not need a bald pussy. Girls, even if he do want to pay for your wax, why do you think hair grows on the poom poom? Say it with me. To protect the poom poom. So it's like, I get wanting the kitty bald. I do. But then when the pH is thrown off all the time and you're getting BV out of nowhere and it's just not smelling the way it should be, you gonna think and think to yourself, oh wait a minute, that's why she was growing hair, to protect my fucking hoo-ha, to protect me. Like, you have to I understand wanting it clean though. I trim, that's okay, keep it cute, I get it. You want to trim, you don't have to have an afro for it to be protected. But no hair, bald poom poom, just personally, it's not for me. It's gonna be for a lot of people. And if you could keep her clean and happy, then that's great for you. But there's a purpose as to why you grow hair on your private areas, ladies. The problem isn't wanting a bald kitty, but it's the reason why you want one. Do you want one because you think that hair is nasty? Do you want one because you think that it's attractive? Do you want one for a visual sense? Think as to why you don't want hair there, and then also think as to why hair grows there. I'm not reading all that, but what I've taken from that article is like, there's one guy that's like, I'm not paying for my girl to keep herself like upkeep for the maintenance. And then there's another person that's like, well, I like that. Yeah, I'm gonna pay for it. Here's the thing, like I said earlier, it really just depends on your standard in the relationship. For me, I don't mind getting my own nails done. Now, is this set that I have on paid for by me? No. No, it's not. I can't even lie. This set was not paid for by me. But now, did the money need to be given to me? No, because I had it. And I'm always going to have it if it's something I want to do, period, point blank. But I'll take that money if you giving it to me. Give me the money. Thank you. And I got my toes done. And they rubbed the shit out of my calves. I got a whole experience, baby. Period. I get it. Like I said, it all just depends on your relationship standard. Yes, I keep playing in this hair. I have bundles. I have inches, baby. Of course I'm gonna play in this hair, okay? And I'm not wearing it for too long. I'm probably gonna wear it for like 3 more weeks and then it's out because I have costume idea coming up. Should I tell you guys? Should I tell you? Maybe. I'll think about it. Yeah, but I have a costume idea coming up. So I have to take this hair out, even though it's so cute. I'm not saying you have to sit in front of your device and look at me the whole time, but you can come and just see me a little bit. Like, just come and see me. Like, see what I'm wearing, see the vibes. Now let's get into my latest obsessions segment where I speak of my current obsessions. That can be books, animes, mangas, blah, 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 blah. So for anime, I am starting a new anime. I don't know if y'all read the manga, which I haven't, but my nigga read it and he loves it. But this anime looks good, so I'm gonna watch it, and I might just read it because I love reading the manga first before I read the anime. But I might read the manga along with the anime. I don't know, something like that. I'm gonna probably do something like that. It's dun. I keep saying dun. Okay, sorry. Anyway, it looks like a really cool anime. They just put it on Netflix. So if you're not like a pirate like me, or you're not on Crunchyroll, you can just go on Netflix if you have Netflix and you can just watch it there. But the description is: when Momo and Okarin's beliefs clash, they're thrown into a world of ghosts, aliens, and awakened powers. A story of young love and occult battles begins. I haven't started it, so I can't give my description that you know that I love to normally give when I'm reading or watching something. But just watch the trailer. Like, if that didn't interest you, which I understand, it was like kind of stale. That was kind of boring. I get it. Don't worry, I got you. Please watch the trailer. Watch the trailer. I mean to put the claws on you. I ain't mean to put the claws on you now. But just watch the trailer is all I'm gonna say. That's the only anime that I have on here that I'm watching. But should I get into the shows first? I'm so excited to get into the shows. No, I must wait. I shall wait. So for music, I have here Baby Baby by Sports. This song got me through a lot. So I was like, let me just throw this in. I'm not gonna lie. These songs are a little sad. I'm looking at the lineup. Brother, you might either cry, shake some ass while you cry, or just like be in your like your, you know, you ain't gotta be dancing, but you're gonna be in your little movement bag. You know what I mean? Anyway, so what do I talk about? The random talks. Forgot. That's the whole purpose of this podcast. The quote I have here is, how can I say it when I don't know what I said? I keep looking behind, but I know there's no one there. Oh, baby, baby, I guess I just don't have the drive. I guess I just don't have it. So tell me that you'll be alright, and tell me that I'm what you need. So tell me that you'll be alright. And tell me that I'm what you need. Talk to me, baby. Alright, not too much. I'm sorry. My bad. Right, clocked it. Okay. Anyway, and when I do this, okay, just want you to know, because someone commented Coke nose. Coke nose? Coke? Because I touch my nose. When I do this, it's cold as fuck in here. It's cold as fuck in here. But I'm not turning up the AC because these lights are hot. So sometimes I get cold and my nose starts leaking. So I go like this. And it's also like a little anxiety, like little thing, because I get anxious on camera sometimes. So I just go like this. But if you ever, I don't do drugs, baby. That's you. You're projecting. Coke nose because I go like, what? Yeah. My mom is subscribed to my channel. You cannot be commenting shit like Coke nose and expect me not to get in trouble, bro. Even if you lying, I'm gonna be in trouble. Can you stop? Y'all could comment some crazy shit, but don't comment shit about fucking drugs, bro. My mom is cool, but when it comes to drugs, she's like, wait a minute. I'm kidding. That bitch used to do coke too. Let me not put bitches. One day they gonna get me, girl. They're gonna get me one day. Cause I just be talking shit. Like I think I'm done. It's not even, the thing is, this is not even funny. This is not funny. I'm laughing to myself. And I know people are gonna be like, bro, like, what is she laughing at? I'm just in a holly jolly ass motherfucking mood. No Celsius, just me. Brain power. I see why y'all be thinking I'm on coke. I get it. Next song is Lies in the Eyes of Love by Part-Time. The quote I have here is, you've heard her many times before. Something don't feel right. A humble heart wants to believe it's not what I've seen. Something don't feel right. Lies in the eyes of love. No, it's not right. She tells me lies in the eyes of love. This one gives like, you know, you put your headphones on. It's giving like 80s. Yeah. It's giving 80s, right? You got your trainers on. You're dancing around. Maybe not. I don't wear shoes in the house. Let me back that up. You're in the house. You got your white socks on, right? You have your like really short booty shorts because they was wearing some shorts back then. You got a little tank top on. You're like washing the dishes. You got your headphones on. Lies and eyes of love. Like it's that kind of vibe. I don't know. At some point, I'm going to just try and insert the actual song in this segment because me reading it is like, oh, okay. But now I want to hear the melody to see if I'm really rocking with it. And I get that. Because then y'all got to go and look it up. And I get that. No, but I'm on YouTube. So bitches on Spotify. Clocked it. Okay. Mama's going to see how she could do that. Just you wait. Oh, and I'm so sorry. I do have to apologize. I'm really I have not uploaded the amount that's on YouTube onto Spotify. But I will be working on that. I promise. Actually, when I get off of this camera, I am going to begin uploading all the podcast episodes that I've posted on YouTube onto Spotify. My apologies. I've been slipping with that. I can't lie. That's my fault. My bad, big dog. My bad, big dog. Last song is Ghost Ride by Crumb. The quote is, press my face up against the glass. I see the people when they pass. They move so automatic. You wake up when I go down. The radio reminds me I'm alive. We've been hearing it all night. Come on now. Don't let this go. Don't let my love fade away. What is this song? Oh my God. Because I had to think about it. I don't know if I was like really, really, really listening to it. Maybe I heard it and I was like, oh yeah, this is a bop. They'll love it. But I don't really remember it. Hold on. I was going through my like playlist and I was just scrolling down and that's a song I used to listen to all the time. But that was like in 2020 Was that 2020? I don't even know when the song came out, but I know it was a really long time ago that was in my playlist. So it's kind of crazy that I put that in there. Yeah, it came out in 2019, so it probably was 2020. That's insane. I didn't know I did that. Anyway, now we can get into shows. Ooh. Let me get comfortable. So the first show I have on this list is A Discovery of Witches. Let me read you the description. Girl, now you know you ain't had to go to do that. Yeah, if y'all remember that, you're a real one. But let me read you the description. So it says, the premise of A Discovery of Witches is about a reluctant witch and a vampire who form an alliance to protect a magical book and solve its mysteries. Y'all know. Well, some of y'all don't know. Maybe you're new here. I am a Twilight girl. I have an uncanny soft spot for vampires. What the fuck? And usually the vampires is like some pale white-skinned white boy. Nothing wrong with that. Hold on. I'm not racist. I'm not. I love them. I had to say it in my Haitian accent because they think we eat their dog, we eat their cat. No, we eat men, bitch. I'm a man-eater whore. Anyway. Oh my gosh. But like, I have an uncanny fucking obsession with fucking vampires. Like, if y'all know Interview with a Vampire, that's one of my favorite fucking shows right now because it's a black vampire. And I'm like, ooh, 8. I hate the contacts, but 8. You know what I mean? Hate the contacts. Hate it. That remind me, you know, the K-pop idols, when they be having the contacts in and one eye is going this way and one eye is going that way, that shit be pissing me off. Like, you are so cute. You are so cute. Where you looking? Like, that's not even fucking funny. People gonna come for me. But you know those pictures of what the contacts be making the eyes look a little wonky. So I hate those contacts. But other than that, the show is so good. But I'm not gonna lie. There's like a kiss scene in this show. I can't say too much, but there's a kiss scene and it makes me so fucking uncomfortable. It makes me so uncomfortable, bro. When you watch the show, if you watch the show, I think it's on like episode 3. It's on like episode 3. I was actually like mortified. A kiss has never made me so uncomfortable. It's like she kissed the guy and it was like kissing a wall. Like he didn't move his lips. He didn't do anything. He didn't close his eyes. He left his eyes open like a little fish. I was like, what the fuck? This is genuinely uncanny. Like, there you go. That's what's uncanny. That fucking kiss scene. If they didn't add that in, it'd be 5, maybe not 5 stars. It'd be like 4 stars for me. But it was still, you know, it's still a good show. Still a good show. I think you should watch it. I'm not going to give my little description because if I do, you know what I always say? If you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't fucking say it. Shut your goddamn lips. Shut the fuck up. And that's what I'm going to I'm going to shut the fuck up. Next show is Always a Witch. And the description is a young 17th century witch travels to the future to save the man she loves, but first must adjust to present day Cartagena and defeat a dark rival. I haven't started this one. Why is everything so like spooky on this list? I just noticed the last anime. Oh, that is an anime. I put it in as shows, but that's an anime. But everything on this list is so spooky. Well, last show is called The Grimm Variations, and the description is inspired by the classic Brother Grimm stories. This anthology features 6 fairy tales with a dark twist, exposing the shadowy side of human desire. It's giving you could like put it on a nice little like anime movie night with your friends, but the first episode, no, is it the first or the second episode? Well, I don't know. I'm gonna just say every episode, because I'm not gonna lie, shit gets active. Okay. The first time I started the show, I was in the gym. I had my brightness fully up, right? I'm in the gym. I'm like, oh, this is about to get a little crazy wild, but it's probably not going to get as wild as I'm thinking. I'm like, okay, I probably can still keep my fucking lighting up, right? No. They show everything. It gets fucking wild. Like, if you cannot handle gore, this is not the anime for you. Again, when I recommend people Corpse Party, I'm like, If I recommend you an anime called Corpse Party, what the fuck did you think was gonna, you thought you... It's all right, bud. I understand. Sometimes you guys underestimate me, and I get it. I get it. But this one says the grim. When you see grim, you have to expect something grim. You know, I'm a hypocrite because when I first started the anime, like I said, I wasn't expecting it to get as active as it got. Also, it's on Netflix, so I was like, oh, it's probably not gonna, go crazy. It went crazy. It went crazy. Guys, be wary. I don't have any movies, but I will give an honorable mention to, I think there's like a new Joker movie that's coming out. I'm probably gonna watch that on Terrific Tuesdays because y'all know I'm a little bit of a cheapskate. Y'all already know that. But I'm gonna probably watch that on Terrific Tuesdays. Maybe I can give a review in my next video. Since I'm not gonna be working, I'm gonna be like trying to record some videos in advance so I can post every week for you guys. Maybe that will be in the next video. I'll give the review for that. So expect that. Anyway, let's get into the free flow segment. Free flow segment. Oh my gosh. To celebrate Spooky Month, at the end of every episode in the free flow segment, I'm thinking of telling like a scary story and reacting to it because I get scared so easily and I live alone and I watch a lot of true crime. Anyway, so why not just spook myself out a little bit? I mean, I'm going out tonight with my man and his friend. He's not my boyfriend, but he's my boyfriend. Y'all know what the fuck I mean when I say that. First of all, because a lot of y'all, I'm not gonna do you. I'm not gonna say what I want to say, but I'm saying he's my man because he is my man. You be saying my man that's not my man because you genuinely don't know. Spooky, bitch. That's spooky. I have to clock this one before we go on. It's just, I'm saying that's my man, but he's not my man because, baby, he claims me when we're out. We're just not official. You genuinely don't know. We are not the same, baby. We are not the same, and that's okay. But when I say my man, that's not my man, but that is my man, and y'all be like, that's not your man. Is he your man? Is that your man? Is that really your girl? Did she rep you when y'all out in public? Did she say that's my girl? Did she put you on the bed? Did she introduce you to the family? Cause mine did. Shit. I'm playing. They could do all that shit and then still fucking ghost your ass. So I'll be talking shit, knowing damn well humans ain't shit. I had to get close to the mic to say that, cause a nigga would do the full fucking 12 yards and then still ghost your ass. So who the fuck am I? Thinking I'm better than y'all for a second. Pipe down. Pipe. I should not be yelling like that. Pipe down. Pipe down. Had to come back into my element. You see, here's the thing about being a fucking pessimist. You get optimistic one time and I shut that shit down to my own self. This one is crazy. The first story I have here is an obsessed man has been stalking me since the age of 3. A little backstory before I get to the goods. When I turned 21, an older man approached me in a bar in a very small town that I was living in on the West Coast. The town, although small, was very bubbly and had a great community of people. I chatted with the man who seemed very enthusiastic about meeting me and said things like, "I finally found you," which was really no different than a lot of things men would often say when trying to flirt at a bar. I would later come to find out what he meant was he had finally found me thanks to the check-in feature on Facebook after trying to track my movement somewhat successfully since I had turned 18. Since starting college, I had moved 7 times for various reasons to different locations and towns surrounding my university, making my exact location hard to pinpoint for any length of time until I finally settled in this small town. Although this man had seemed very eager, I did not think much of it. Since I had just turned 21, I began to frequent bars as a new pastime on the weekends. I soon realized that I would run into this man every single weekend, but then again, I saw all the other regulars every weekend as well and did not find it odd until I received my first letter. I'm now 24 years old and have moved to the other side of the country. However, the messages have not stopped. I would like to share all of the letters and messages starting here with the first letter dated October 5th, 2012, which he titled, "Hi, Cats for Peace." Hi Clara, this is Gordon. We met at Bell's Flowers Tavern. I'm very shy, like a deer in the headlights when I see you. I hope this is not too forward, but the written words is the best way for me to communicate, and I usually go up to see music and not sure when I'll see you next. I looked up Clara Puget Island and knew to look for the diner for a description, so here I go. Dear Clara B... Sorry, I'm gonna just say Clara. Dear Clara, I'm so taken by you that I can't eat or sleep. I'm just crazy in the head for you. I know I may be older, but what is age but a number? I lost my 30s taking care of my grandmother 24/7, 365 for the last 10 years, and the last time I met someone that made me feel like you do was 14 years ago. It lasted 2 years, and I know what it feels like to be cheated on. I think you are the burn it. Sorry. I think you are the mostest, sweetest, beautiful girl I have met in forever and would absolutely love to know you better, and for some unexplained reason, I remember everything about you. Your eyes, hair, what you wore, what you said since I met you for the first time. You asked me 20 questions, and the way you looked at me, I got this burning feeling inside. And then when you said you wanted to go play your violin for another 3 hours, and the fact that you love jazz so much, those are turn-on words. Music is life. Love and everything I like to speak through music. So if I were to put on a song for you, it would be Why Can't I Be You by The Cure. No! Why? You had to bring The Cure into it. Then Going Out of My Head and Night and Day by Sergio Mendes and Brazil 66. Or Do You Think I'm Sexy? Rod Stewart. Feels Like Home, Norah Jones. There's so much to say in a short letter. I could go on forever. The first night we met, 22 of September, you gave me a hug and said that I felt good to hug. The world stopped. You said on Saturday the 29th that I looked real good, and I nearly melted and was speechless. So much to say, so if I'm on the wrong track, please let me know and I will back off and we can be friends. Also, you can ask the university or co-op board of directors for a Richard Morris. He has known me since I was born and was my mom's first husband and was a professor in the anthropology at UW. So you can check me out. My phone is his number, and then love and music. Sincerely, Gordon Clark. P.S. Clara, I do not know you well enough to know, and I don't judge, but you are very classy and have poise. And if you are the reserved kind of girl, well, that is not a problem. Make me a reservation. I'm very loyal, sweet, gentle, loving, and kind. Unlike your last boyfriend, the blithering idiot. I don't stray or cheat. Eh? Did she mention that? I'd be like, how the fuck do you know that, nigga? Let's find out. Okay, boom. Oh, there's an update. There's an update. Okay, some quick updates. I received the messages he sent to my mom regarding me, and it's a gold mine. He revealed that he has been attempting to contact the FBI because he believes I'm in danger. My mom sent the messages in screenshots, so it will take me a while to type them out. Here, I will be posting the next set of messages that I have received from him. If you missed the first part, here it is. Okay, she was just linking the first. All right. To provide some clarification beforehand, this set of messages will include some information where he says he met me when I was 15. In later messages, he clarifies that this was when we met again, sort of like our newfound opportunity at being together after he first became obsessed with me when I was 3. From what I can gather, he must have been tracking my mother's movements when I was a child in order to have encounters with me until he lost track of me for a while when I moved out of my parents' house and changed my name on Facebook. I believe that when he refers to meeting me again, he's talking about the next time he was able to locate me after I changed living situations. Neither my mom nor I know how this happened. She is horrified. Enjoy. I'm not enjoying any of this. I'm fucking traumatized. I'm gonna make sure that I'm not even going to get into it. All right. P.S. The third message in this installment states that he is so heartbroken that he will have to let me go. Don't fret. It only took him exactly 24 hours and 2 minutes before he couldn't resist contacting me again. Hi, Clara. I have no idea if you read my message to you or not, but if you did and tried texting me with a response, I don't have a cell. It's a home phone. Also, if you did read it and it made you uncomfortable, I apologize. Gordon. He didn't even spell apologize right. He said apologize. Oh my God, it's Applagize. Oh, my eyes are watering up. This is like scary. And I'm not even just talking about because what the fuck he's been doing since she was 3. I'm scared because why did you spell apologize like that? Oh my gosh, guys, my eyes are genuinely fucking tearing up. Like, I'm concerned. What the fuck? Oh my God. Is there some underlying trauma that we got going on here? Wait a minute. Bringing that up in therapy. Cats for Peace, 8664 Broadview Northeast is where we met first in 2006. Remember Torn Reality and then again 6 years later at Bell's Flowers Tavern? Please read, Dear Clara, I had to unfriend you because of feelings that had developed after talking with you about all sorts of stuff and getting to you and you interest at Belfourn's Tower. Yeah, Belfourn's Tavern. Sorry guys, I can't fucking read when I'm distraught. When I first met you at 15 in Spokane at your Uncle Tom's house with your grandmother Laura's aunt, I was totally taken aback by you and hoped you were right about us meeting again someday. And wouldn't you know it, 6 years later, we did at Bellflowers Tavern. Yes, once again, I feel very hard for you and then put together after you changed your name on Facebook to Clara B. That triggered my memory and realized you are the same girl and thought that if you came back to work at the diner that I might have the chance to go with you. You said 2 years is not that long, and so like an idiot, I've held on to the chance to be with you for 2 years. Yeah, crazy, but when we talked, the rest of the world went quiet, and when you said all those nice things to me and said I felt good to hug, you made me feel like the only person in the room. I sent many messages before and never got an answer. So after hoping for so long and realizing you might not come back, and it looks like you have a boyfriend now, I just feel like as though I have to let this crazy idea in my heart go. So please don't be mad, but this is just the way I need to handle my emotions and let you go. This was an extremely hard decision for me to make, but now I have to not idea now if you were interested in me or not. I'm feeling 100% heartbroken about this. I hope you can understand. Who knows what the future holds? You're the one that can see things in the future. Sincerely, Gordon Clark. And then he puts his number. And that's all. That's all that we're left with, girl. Like, I just needed I'm sorry, I'm probably gonna cut that out, but I just genuinely needed a fucking moment of silence to like think, what the fuck? Like, genuinely, bro. I wouldn't even feel comfortable just like it's since she was 3, and it seemed at first I was like, so is this a family friend or something? It seems as if like they knew each other or something, based off of saying, oh, like I met you at your grandma's house. What's wrong with people? What's wrong? What, like, genuinely, we need to have a sit down with these type of people, and we have to do test studies on their minds, because you met her at 3 and you fell for her. You met her again 6 years later, and you met her again at 15, and you met her again at 20. So that means that's a decade plus, bro. That's scary, because things like this happen, and then boom, YouTube fucking video. You end up on a true crime YouTube video. Like, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. If it was me, oh man, and I feel so bad to say it. If it was me, y'all know I'm in Florida, so I guess I have the privilege of saying I'm gonna carry a couple of things on me. Of course, I'm gonna look up like, oh, can I even hold multiple weapons on me? But he'd have to die. Yeah, he'd have to die. I'm sorry. What? I'm being honest. Because what the fuck are we even talking about right now? I would genuinely be paranoid that this person is gonna come for me. I'd have guns. I'd have knives. I'd have fucking weapons in all parts of my home hidden as decoration, just so if anything does happen, I know I'll be set. Because I'd take martial arts classes, I'd go to the shooting range every single week. Like, precautions would be made. I really hope, I'm going to try and keep up with this girl. I think this is an old story. Like, this is years old. I'm pretty sure this is years old. Oh, fuck. Damn. I don't know if I should be doing the scary stories in the end or in the beginning, cuz now I'm like distraught, and I don't want to end it with y'all being distraught as well, cuz I'm genuinely curious. What would you do in this situation? There you go. Boom. That's the question of the free flow segment. I'm gonna make sure I ask a question at the end of every free flow segment. What would you do? How do you react? What's the appropriate precautions that you can go about? Like, oh my gosh, I'm genuinely like, I'm speechless. What the fuck? What do you do? Since you were 3, since I was 3. You've been obsessed with me since I was 3 years old. I couldn't even fucking fart. I was about to say, like, I couldn't even hold in a fart, but it came out wrong, and I was just tired. You just made me so tired. I'm supposed to be going out. Oh my God, I have to go out. Oh, I don't even know, man. Man, those are one of those stories that it makes you think, it drains you. Like, this is why I understand why people are like, oh, I'm genuinely paranoid. Like, some shit happens to people and they're like, no, like, I'm actually, I get it. This would forever rewire my brain. I would never be the same if I was her. And I'm not saying to let the situation like take over your life, but for a while I would be different is all I gotta say. I would be different for a while. How do you accept that information? And then your mother, oh my gosh, your family. How does now your family feels like, oh, this is our fault. We exposed you to this fucking creep. This is the type of shit that's like, I don't want nobody around my kids. I don't want to be around anyone to begin with. I don't want anyone around. This is why I'm like, oh, I want a house in the middle of a forest with acres upon acres upon acres of land. So I am the person you should fear if you come on my land. Because what the fuck are you doing here? Like, man. I really hope everything is okay with the OP and the OP's family. Because, man, that has to be a hard pill to swallow. Because it's like, damn, I exposed you to this fucking fuck. Yeah, I'd kill him. Yeah, he'd have to die. I'm not saying I'd actually kill him, but yeah. Natural causes. Anyway, if you like this episode, please like this episode. Sorry to end it off on such a heavy note, but that's the spooky season. Gotta do something a little creep you out a little bit, get you on your toes, have you looking like Michael Jackson, baby. Make a knee, touch your elbow. All right. So if you like this episode, take care, brush your hair, wash that motherfucking derriere. Can you please like this episode? I noticed that I'm having a lot more views than likes. So if you can, please like the episode. If you got to this point. If you got to this point, you haven't liked the episode, that's a little, I don't know, man. It's a little fake. Yeah, it's true. It's a little fake. You let it play this song and you didn't, yeah. I'm judging. I'm judging. But, yeah. Change your cat's litter. I always just add in like a little comment of real life at the end of the videos, like, oh, wash your bra, wash them dookie braids. Change your cat's litter. It's been a week. You know, cats don't even like really smelling they shit like that, bro. Imagine if you didn't flush the toilet every day and it just sat in there for a week. It stank. Change your cat's litter. It's been 2 weeks. Fuecon. It's been forever. You need to change your cat stuff. It's nasty. Salop. I love you.